All right, here's a simple question that I want to ask you. Are you facing office politics? Okay, office politics in your office. Do you have people who like you, and then there are some others who don't like you? Are they people who pretend that they like you, but they actually don't like you? Are they people who, when you meet, there's always this invisible tension? Okay, that is office. And then obviously there is this office gossip and discussing at the water cooler. Okay, that is office. What about personal life? Do you have a relationship where things are kind of working out, but then you still have doubts? You have doubts whether your partner is interested, not interested, or are you the priority or not the priority, or maybe behind your back something else is going on. Okay, that is personal. What about your parents, your family? Do you have these relatives who sometimes give you a bloody headache, and you just don't, when you see them, you're like, oh my goodness, it just sucks out the energy out of you? Okay, and what about job insecurity? You know, the fear that you might lose your job, they're shutting down the industry, business is low. Okay. You're not the only one who's going through that, and it'll not be the first time, neither will it be the last time. Okay? All of us, whomsoever, whether it's a celebrity star, whether it is, you're looking at me as a YouTuber, whether it is your friend, whether it is someone whose life seems perfect, everyone has, if not very big problems, few problems. Yeah, there are some individuals who just don't have any problems. Like, for example, I have this guy, foreigner, white guy, who has married this beautiful Thai lady. He has multiple properties, around 4, 5, 6. And he keeps flipping properties, and for every property he flips, he makes around maybe 500,000 or whatever, 1 million. He makes good money, Thai baht. And he has an amazing physique, and he keeps exercising, and he's my age. He's very smart, very intelligent, keeps traveling, keeps networking. So I asked him, do you have any problems in life and all that? He said, the only problem I have in life is my wife's relatives. That's it. In fact, some of my clients some, not all, who are very rich, very well off, I asked them, what are the problems you're facing? There's this Indian guy who has a lot of money. He's staying abroad. Lot of money. He's single. The only problem he has is which girl is he going to shag? Seriously. I asked him, like, do you have any problems? Do you have anything? He's saying, sometimes I think, which girl will I shag? After 2-3 days. Where can I get a new girl? Or I said, money, you don't have issue? Oh, money, Loy, I have a lot of money. I'm very careful. I don't spend like crazy. Health, oh, my health is okay. Nothing great. Okay. Relatives, nothing. So he doesn't have any problems. So there are individuals like this who really don't have any problems. And lucky for them, or, we can be envious. But we are not like them. We have personal problems. Now, for example, let me give you mine. Some which I've written here over the past 5 years. Okay, over the last 5 years. There were market conditions that were unpredictable. I didn't know, when I started off my career, I didn't know where to go, how to make money. Should I write articles in Medium? Should it be Quora? Should it be website? Should it be YouTube? Should it be TikTok? Should it be Instagram? Should it be Facebook? And there was no guarantee. There was no guide. There was nobody to help me. Okay, they were so-called experts, but everyone, even Neil Patel, this guy who sells courses, who looks like a nice guy, turned out to be a crook. Took $1,000 for some course. It turned out to be absolute crap. So I realized everyone is out there to cheat. And especially when you don't have money and you get cheated, you're like, what the hell, man? So I didn't know how to make money. That was a challenge. My relationships were up and down. The ones I trusted cheated me of my money here in Thailand. And the ones I thought were good turned out to be bad. Nearly going to get married and it breaks up. So I was really up and down. It was rocky. I had, a group of people got me banned from Quora when I was building up almost, I think, millions, 6 million or 7 million, some big number of followers. And this guy from, I think, Richmond, big fat guy, he put a false claims and got a gang of people to get me banned. And he succeeded by downvoting my answers. He anyway got jailed for child pornography in US. Turned out he was a fraud, bigger fraud than me. He has one of his videos which is addressing it to me. And karma, like they say, which I don't believe. He got what he deserved. I never tried to hurt him. He tried to, out of jealousy, sheer jealousy, because I didn't give him any importance. Anyway, they tried to ban me there. They even tried to ban me from YouTube. Can you believe? 2 weeks. My channel shut down, lost everything, because people made false claims and false copyright, this thing, and false about hatred and religion and this and that. You just imagine, they're ready to destroy my livelihood, my daily bread, just for an opinion. It's like they think what we do on YouTube is fun. It's a gimmick. It's like, imagine you have a job, you have a workplace where you earn your livelihood, and imagine if someone gets you terminated from there and banned from the industry. Not a joke, right? Okay. And then when OpenAI ChatGPT just launched, I had a dull period for inquiries, nearly 8 months. Where before I used to get like 4, 5, 6 inquiries. During COVID, because mass number of people lost their jobs, 25 inquiries per day, 25 of clients, I couldn't handle it. Then OpenAI ChatGPT came and people thought, oh, everything is for free. We don't need all these experts. Many people lost their jobs. Website designers, coders, article writers, freelancers, accountants. So many people lost their jobs because people thought, oh, I don't need to pay anyone for free. But like they say, market corrections. After 6 to 8 months, all those people who took the free service realized, oh, sheesh, this is not working. And, slowly they came back. But the 6 to 8 months was a bit scary because where you're earning your livelihood, even if it is, let's say, $1,000, $2,000, small amount per month, it's still an amount, right? Okay. And then the biggest one that I faced was my health issues. My immune system got weak lately. Just happened 2-3 months ago. I put that video, I'm dying. Couldn't breathe. I was coughing. My internal bleeding was like mad. I couldn't get up from bed, man. I couldn't move. Getting up from the bed, I was getting dizzy. I couldn't walk a few stairs. And this I didn't tell you, but after all that, my legs started to swell. Like that elephantitis or whatever. It started to swell. I didn't notice it until my wife said, your legs are swelling, the joints are swelling. And I realized there was lack of blood circulation and lack of, whatever. And I had to sort that out. So, why am I telling you all this? It's not to tell you that these are the problems I'm facing. Oh, poor me. No. We all face problems. You remember when I started my video, I said office politics, you might be facing toxic relatives, toxic friends, market conditions, job security, or lack of security. See, the thing is, there will be challenges always. And if it's not one thing, it'll be another thing. Many people, like, I got this new guy in my WhatsApp group. Oh, freelancers. If you are a freelancer in India, no problem. So I just asked him, how many people you think can be freelancers? Not everyone meant to be a freelancer. Not everyone's meant to be a businessman. If that was the case, nobody would be an employee. Everyone would be a businessman. It sounds very rosy. It's not. There are so many challenges involved. Yes, there are some people making money, but you do not know the backstory, the headache, the struggles. Just assuming by looking at someone, oh, he's achieved big success. What are the steps to reach it? What are the drawbacks? Nobody considers all this. So, all I want to tell you is that there will always be challenges, which I'm very sure you're aware of. But more than that, more than having challenges, if you do not face them, if you run away from them, if you just ignore it, it will be like a toothache that you ignore, but it only gets more and more and more and more painful, to the extent where one day it'll be so unbearable that you just wish you'd die. That pain is so bad. And then you'll be ready to do anything it takes. But by the time you have not only damaged that tooth completely, but two, three other. So, like they say, a stitch in time saves nine, which is a very wise statement. If you don't repair it quickly, it'll become bad to worse. Whether it's your health, and I'm to blame. There are so many areas of my life, whether it's my hemorrhoids, whether it was my diabetes, blood pressure, whatever. I always thought, later. It'll come back to haunt you, and it'll come back even stronger. It'll come back even more tough. So the office politics that you're facing, that you're ignoring, the person who's taking you for granted, the toxic relationships, the girlfriend or boyfriend issues that you have, the job insecurity, all this, the fears that you have will keep growing and growing and growing. And one day it'll become such a beast and face you, and then you can't run away from it. Because remember, at some point, it's going to come face to face with you. I'm not saying guaranteed all our fears are going to come true, but there are some of them that we can't escape. Like, for example, job insecurity, job loss, breakup of relationships, change of market conditions, the office politics, which only gets worse, the toxic relatives, which only become a bigger headache. And yes, with regards to your health and age, you're not going to get any younger. You're only going to get older. So keep in mind what I've said. Don't run away from your problems. If you know that you're going to lose your job, if you know that office politics, if you have that fear that market conditions are changing, I can be laid off, don't wait until you get laid off. And after you get laid off, help me, oh please. It's too late. Okay. So whether it's a breakup, face it. Talk about it openly and put controls in place. Job insecurity, job loss, start looking out for a job. Take professional services before you get, on the unemployment track. And if it's your health, boss, you're diabetic, your blood pressure, overweight, joints pain, whatever, don't wait until the last moment. I say this from experience and the experience of my clients. Trust me when I say it. Stitch in time saves nine. That's very real. If you're listening to this video, pay attention to what I said before it gets too late. Because if you wait until it gets too late, then finished. And if you do take action, I know you'll thank me for it. I wish you all the best. Don't wait until the last moment. That's all I can say. Guys, take care. Good, bad, ugly. This is me signing off.